What's up, Virgo? Y'all pull up Nature, of course, looking tired and burnt out and fucked up. The Bird movie. That's your horror story. Always working, getting nothing, kicked up your ass. Ain't nobody gonna do shit about it. Not even God, okay? Basically, trapped. With around some weird ass people in a town or neighborhood. Bunch of toxic algae. So good luck to y'all and be careful wherever the fuck you at, cause Sandy baby, it's on and popping, popping. Some people was dealing with various fears and insecurities during the time that you was dealing with these motherfuckers. I think it's closer to 2017. I'm hearing. So you may have been surrounded around this shit since 2017. That's the year my mother died. So yeah, somebody killed some of y'all mother. Various fears and insecurities, ineffective governments. That's a plural. That's an S on that. And corrupted human race. So y'all dealing with a lot of corruption and a lot of ineffective governments. This movie is The Birds by Hitchcock, partly inspired by the true events of a mass attack on the seaside town of Capitola in California. Y'all got a lot of cappers around y'all. It's real bad. People that got gifts but don't know how to get money without killing people and put their hands on you and trying to rape you and sexually harass you and set you up for the kill and all kind of weird ass shit. Just bother the fuck out of you, Virgo. This movie was for the protection of birds. So God may look at you, Virgo, as closer to nature than any other zodiac sign. You're just a natural person. You don't put on false airs. It is what it is. A motherfucker can think you fake all they want to. They can think you only talk low because like they do Uncle Michael Jackson. Oh, he faking that voice. They say that about Beyonce too. She faking that voice. Like, no, you're just closer to nature than a lot of motherfucking zodiac signs. Clearly, because this movie, The Birds, was about the protection of the birds. So God start attacking the human race with birds. when I was when my son before my son got kidnapped, birds kept falling out of the sky. So I don't know if that's an indication that Allah will kill birds about Virgo. So it kind of switched. You know what I'm saying? Where the birds were attacking people because the people were corrupted. And Allah seen the birds as more important than the people. When I was where I was living at, birds was just falling from every fucking where. Me and my son was finding dead birds in the driveway around. It was kind of creepy. I said, well, maybe they getting COVID. And I would be sitting at my table and it faced this window out towards the balcony, and it would be like raining birds, like just a bird falling out of nowhere. Like what the fuck? Like what is up with all these dead ass birds? So it may have switched. If you are the most natural sign in the zodiac at this current dispensation of time, some of y'all may be from California or live close to a seaside town. Some of y'all may be from New York or some dealing with New York. Minnesota is a part of the narrative. England got something to do with the narrative. Satan's Cruise, Santa Cruz has something to do with it. Some of y'all are Erykah Badu fans. If you have never heard of Erykah Badu, her name is spelled Erykhah Badu is Badu. She got a song called Apple Tree. Listen to it. It may have some relevance. Even if you've heard it before, listen to it because it's something that came up. As far as context clues with what y'all dealing with in y'all horror film called Life. Let's look into these dates. Y'all got a few dates, Virgo. There's a lot of shit going on around y'all. I'm talking a lot of shit. And y'all trapped around it. I'm talking trapped. Because you was a natural person. You know? And then people just tend to pick at Virgos and be in your business because you natural. And you don't understand pretensions and shit like that. So it just make your life a living fucking hell. Like a person who got the same sun and moon sign. Can't catch a break of common sense and normalcy no motherfucking where. Just end up surrounded around a lot of weirdos. Like, for real, look at that. Alice Coltrane and Mace. The rapper Mace. I just happened to turn to that. Look at him holding all them dark shadows. He the most, that's August 27th. Some of y'all. Birthday of the humanitarian. Trying to get motherfuckers to see they all the way fucked up, but they don't be seeing it. They just want to attack you more. Or, haiku you, subdue you, rob you, rape you, sexually harass you, lie on you, slander you, all that good shit. If that's what they think it is. The editor. No, the deep heart. Some of y'all got deep hearts and y'all take hard ass dives. I do too, Virgo. I don't do it like I used to because you can't afford to. You gotta go into hermit mode at a certain point. But you see her diving into that heart. Y'all courageous and brave when it comes to love. And people would say you cold-hearted when you done gave them chance after chance. And they really just didn't run a game on you to get more of what you already given. That's all it is. Don't do no more deep heart dives. To that degree where you don't understand, where you haven't ascertained enough wisdom to do that because you would break your motherfucking neck. And it'll be the person that you dived in for, that wasn't near like you thought they was going to be, like they portrayed to be. And then they'll tell everybody you crazy. Your greatest challenge is avoiding getting wrapped up in other people's problems. That's a 10-4 like a motherfucker. However, they go handing them to you too, don't they, Virgo? I'm trying to tell you. So that's a pickle, ain't it? The way forward is to learn to distance yourself more from what you see going on around you. Y'all got to get addicted to non-attachment like me and don't fall for people calling you cold-hearted when you got depth. You a deep heart. On the dark side, you're overly sensitive, avoidant, and struggling. At your best, sensitive, creative, and generous. If you sensitive, creative, and generous, and you got a wicked, wise person that can look at you and read you, they can take so much of advantage of you. Your head is spin off your motherfucking shoulders. For real, you fuck around and become vengeful. Damn near serial killer status because you just can't take it no more. Do what you must do, Virgo. Some of y'all was born in 1961. Or you may want to look into what was going on in the year 1961. March 28th is significant. Magnificent remoteness. Oh yeah, you retreat. You a hermit. Hermit like me. You see that singular whatever that is, being, like cast away island up in the mountains, some motherfucker where magnificent remoteness. You do good when you left the fuck alone. Your greatest challenge is to stop doubting yourself. The way forward is to change the way you talk to yourself. Most of your negative beliefs aren't founded in reality, so train yourself to believe positive things. I can see how you can end up in lessons over and over again until you ain't never heard a bitch. Whoever the bitch is, it does not matter. Because your work will speak for itself. It's just that Virgo got to learn, because I had to learn it as a Virgo, to learn how to not, do shit to prove to people that you can do it. That's the whole trick bag. The more you do that, the more they go, yeah, you ain't doing enough, you cold-hearted, you this, you that, and it be all to get you to keep doing some shit when these old weird-ass motherfuckers could just say, could you do this for me? You feel me? Like, come on. Save us the time around here. All this old petty, stupid shit going on. It's literally turned the world corrupt, where God ain't even coming for the Virgo. And he may have set it up to make certain shit happen when he running low on Virgo, because they either killing all the people you love or killing you as, a Virgo archetype. Where shit start happening, birds start falling out the sky, all kind of shit, because you the closest thing to nature. Clearly, it's kind of like what I seen channeling with Tupac when we was looking into the doggone, where a lot pull up on you in the underworld, where everything is like small, like gnomes and stuff like that. The gnomes is in here too. Gnomes came up in here in phase. I don't know why they try to go blank man you when you say that. They must, a lot of motherfuckers be lying out in these streets, and they need to shut the fuck up. It's like God pull up on a gnome or pull up on a certain race of people. And if that race of people, such as Irish people, were, kind of to themselves, you see that remote magnificence like that. Just pull up on you when you don't notice that he pulling up on you. And they out there playing with four-leaf clovers. So then they end up being the culture or the race that gets the credit for the four-leaf clover just because it was innocent. They ain't like, oh God, can we have this kind of situation? No, more like he found them really enjoying that particular plant just on a random ass day, No pretension, no fake shit. Hold up, y'all. Yeah, so God may test a lot of Virgos with if you think that people are better than you. I don't have that problem, even though that's one of my consider one of the things to move forward in my life is to, take center stage and stop letting people go ahead of me. However, I mean, I'm not falling for that. Just the same shit I just said. Like, like, no, you go ahead. Like, it don't matter whether I know I can do it or not. I'm not about to do shit for a whole bunch of motherfuckers that'll kill my cat. If I had rats, kill that and my mama and my daddy, bitch. I don't think so. You do it. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. That's when you get into doing shit when you want to, and that's when you get into self-value and self-worth. Beyond your, that's what Virgos turn into. Uh, Whatever the fuck would be considered a tough ass motherfucker in this shit show ass world. Clearly, government wouldn't be included in that shit. More like a billionaire or some shit. Motherfucker that can swing their nuts a little bit. Cause you done seen enough. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, what? No. You go ahead. And don't even try it. This Virgo for real, and it's in the damn. This is Aries. On the dark side, unaware. Virgos be dingy as fuck. I don't even know what the fuck you talking about, kind of shit. What is that? Fascinating. Fascinating. Vicillating. Unrealistic. You a dreamer. This that mermaid in your ass. Merman, they're fishing you. They're Pisces in you. Funny. At your best, independent, optimistic, and focused. How the fuck you focused there unaware? You see what I'm saying? It be trippy as fuck. Like, man, I mastered a lot of shit, but I can sympathize or even empathize with Virgos because I done been that shit. And that shit is 9 to 10 for. Now, I'm my back against the wall. It ain't about fighting to get it off the wall. It's just now I'm looking at God like, yeah, what you gonna do? Like literally, and it's real uncomfortable because like I don't have nothing else to do. I'm not about to be phony. Mm-mm. He gonna know I'm being phony. I'd rather not say nothing at all. But if the energy of Allah or God or whatever want to pull up on me and get out of me what's in me, then yeah, I'm gonna talk real strong to him because I don't know nothing else. My back against the wall. This is what life done dealt me. What else you want me? How you want me to talk? If I talk, you know what I'm saying? Like most of these old weak ass motherfuckers talk these lying ass, fake pious ass ain't even praying for real, just down now, trying to get some rest before work ass motherfuckers. Stretch their back out ass motherfuckers. May as well do Pilates and yoga ass motherfuckers. Like what else you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I get it. Especially when you unaware. Like I don't even know what you talking about. I'm just trying to do this right here. Like, look at these birds. Kind of shit. Throw some shit out for the squirrels. Tend to this that you're doing on the service work side. Tend to that you're doing on the service work side. You know, say, I don't know nothing about no money. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in service work, money is guaranteed, but what you ain't about to do is shortchange me in the service work that I'm doing or giving over, or we're gonna have a motherfucking problem. And that's just what it is. And that'll be for God too, because you will ultimately work for him. However, who wanna talk to their creator like that? If you got a death wish, you might. You know what I'm saying? And a Virgo, y'all will push the envelope on it. Sure is. Sure will. Hell no. You hear me? Mm-mm-mm. Anyway, at your best, you are loved by you. April 1st is significant. Y'all know somebody's birthday April 1st. Or some may have happened on April 1st. Or these dates I'm saying. The birthday of quiet confidence. Your greatest challenge is coping with work and the request of others. The way forward is to learn to delegate your responsibilities and to stop expecting so much from yourself because you're dealing with snakes and they turned you inside out. Some of y'all, they turned you into a dark being because you keep wanting to play with snakes. You gotta either, you either gotta have, you either gotta ascertain the skill set, like Tupac say, I can make a snake rattle and roll, or you gonna have to cut a head off. Ain't no in between. You don't sit there playing with no motherfucking snake. At least you become a dark ass being. You know what I'm saying? You can't rehabilitate a motherfucking snake. You can either master it where you become the controller of it, or you have to sever its head, and that's it. That's just me. And I'm giving you that advice. Not a suggestion, that advice. Because I stay surrounded by snakes. You cannot reform a snake. You can't befriend a snake. You can't sleep with a snake. You can't do none of that shit unless you know how to make that bitch wiggle. You doing it. If you don't know how to do that, then you sever its head and keep it pushing. You don't sit there playing with no motherfucking loads and loads of snake one at a time trying to prove you got it kind of shit. On the dark side, shy, workaholic, isolated. You trapped in work. People would trap you in work and you shy. You would try to be like bubbly, but then end up retracting because you smell something fishy. And it'll make you go shy. And then people will start underestimating you. And the whole time you got confidence, it's just quiet. You don't feel your need you don't feel the need to prove it. And people will test the fuck out of you. With that kind of setup, bitch. Yeah, somebody, you gonna kill people. Do what you must do type of situation. Oh, you gonna murk some people. I don't know how the fuck you will murk them if you don't want to go sit it down in this unrighteous, self-righteous ass, weird ass town country we live in called America. However, you will have to do it with a pen and a pad, a lead pencil and a pad. I mean, you have to get real creative. You don't want to go to the penitentiary because they don't touch you when you kill people with candles and, writing it down and all that. You can get away with a whole lot of murder in America doing certain things to rid yourself of snakes. And it's a bunch of them bitches in America. They should have named this bitch Snake. And the song would have been called Do the Snake. And whoever the fuck wrote it, this what the fuck it would have been. At your best, focused, responsible, and genuine. So yeah, you would get fucked over real bad. That's my sister's birthday. They had put me in the mental hospital, and when I told y'all that Joe Biden was in there body jumping, I was crying. I froze. I can't sit up there crying like that. You gotta get over it. You have to become very obsessive when it comes to being detached and non-attached. You just do because, honey, who the fuck about to sit up and play with all of these to prove something that you already know? Ain't nobody about to do that, and you got me fucked up. But I was crying because I was like, who is overworking my sister? Her dark side, it says workaholic. Some of y'all got that same shit. I'm like, who not giving her relief? Like she's suffering and somebody's benefiting off of her disobedience and her wanting to prove that she's just as good as the next person to get something accomplished when she could do some shit in her sleep that a bitch spent 10 years trying to figure it out. So I charge this country with that. You, Joe Biden, I don't know what kind of motherfucker you is. I don't know what kind of motherfuckers Congress is. I don't know what the fuck this is. But y'all a lot of vile ass snakes in these organizations and groups and all this old weird ass shit. So take that motherfucking shit and I want you to roll it up as thin as you can and stick it in your dick hole and stop yourself from peeing and walk around like you got a catheter because you ain't shit at all. And welcome to America. Meet our president. He is so great. Make it great again. Come on now. Everybody do the electric slide in the Obama. Toxic algae. Y'all surrounded around toxic algae. Look into it, Virgo. You know you go do that. What the fuck is toxic algae? I let my fish tank get real murky because I had a piranha that I named Master P when I had got my first apartment. And I had a big ass fish tank. And I set it in the sun. And I realized it was gathering algae. So I got a whole bunch of stuff to try to get rid of it. It will get rid of it somewhere. Get the little brush. Make sure you get algae eaters or that. Honey, baby, when I seen that shit wouldn't stop, it's like I just put it in a place where the sun hit it and see what would happen to fuck the pretty. See what would happen to my fish, my piranha. And he got more aggressive. He got murky like a no limit soldier piranha. He used to. I sat him by my door when I would come in. He would literally, if he had a gun, he might as well would have jumped out the water and shot the nigga trying to break in my motherfucking apartment because it just made him more aggressive. This is from what I noticed. So y'all around a lot of aggressive people. They attack. They're psychopaths. So I wouldn't be sitting up there trying to study that kind of shit. I would either kill it or find a way to help them to transmute it without letting them know that that's what I was doing. And then when they came up out of that shit, whatever psychosis they was under for years and years and years, depending on where you live at, they would see the damage that they did to you and multitudes of motherfuckers. Out of their motherfucking marbles. When I say crazy, crazy. Let me help you to understand something, Joseph Biden. So says my dad, and I'm gonna use my voice, but use the energy of my father to talk to your bitch ass here right now, since you wanna come to my shit and do all this old stupid shit. And I do not know you, motherfucker, but I'm gonna tell you like this here. You a motherfucking Scorpio, bitch. And if you gonna come to this earth to be something, you better control your impulsivity to get vengeful on motherfuckers that ain't did shit to you, but tell you they couldn't do something for you. You don't know how to take no and get the fuck on. It don't matter whether somebody says it nicely or rudely. You're going to be vengeful because you don't know how to control your vengeful nature as a Scorpio with a stinger in your ass. Now I'm about to sting your ass, and I don't need my father. Knock it the fuck off with the bullshit that you do. I ain't your God, so I don't know what the fuck he gonna do with you. But what you ain't gonna do, bitch, is keep fucking with me. I don't want your old dick and no nasty ass black dick from no motherfucking nation of Islam. Get the fuck out of here with the dumb shit. You niggas is scared to die, but you ain't scared to kill. And that ain't a 10-4, bitch. And never will it be. I don't give a fuck who your teachers were. Always think somebody need God. No, not necessarily. If they growed up and knew how to fuck to act, then why would they need God? Made in his image and likeness is enough to go to the grocery store at least. The fuck? You hoe ass niggas keep putting out shit that's correcting and chastening your trifling ass. You just want the strength with your big egotistical ugly ass. Why don't you die to that bitch, since you don't want to die for real, big old gangster of nothingness? Always think a motherfucker channeling somebody like God didn't give your ass too the ability to use your mouth and the truth and tell it. Keep letting these weird ass ventriloquist dummies with nothing in they back fuck with me and stop me from getting a gun because you want to go Martin Luther King? Well, let Martin Luther show you some shit, because I ain't touching you. Everybody want a showdown at the hoedown. Quit touching my sister, bitch. Before my father kill your motherfucking ass, and they ain't got nothing to do with me. You may have already died as much as these motherfuckers come touching shit that I tell them, do not motherfucking touch. Touch and die. You think it's a joke? Why would I put it on there? If you touch it, you die. And I'm not fucking playing with you. Go ahead and buy it if you want to. And if you don't die, your mama will. Because y'all take information and get a dick and a pussy and some money with it. And this is sacred text, you stupid ass bitches. You don't think you shit, but God thinks he's the shit, and fuck you too. With your borrowing ass. His words in a book with his trees that come from paper comes from. And you sitting up acting like it's yours. Stop touching my shit. How many times must I tell you fucking ducks? And this man, while I'm here, for the self-righteous hypocrite that got good phonics in school. You gotta keep breaking it down and shit. So they won't break down when they need to. So y'all was attacked by very aggressive people last year, psychopaths. September 1961 may be significant. Look into it. People keep throwing shit in y'all yard, trying to, I guess, do some form of witchcraft on you, psycho, weird, throw anything in your yard, say anything rude, corny, all that shit, player. It's gonna be massive suicides for the way people fuck with you the wrong way. I'm just telling you. So if you hear people killing the motherfucking cells and you don't know that motherfucker, they knew a Virgo. I said y'all the closest thing to nature. See, one thing about Allah is he just needs you, and that's it. You know, when he needs you, and you don't have a choice. You know, it's not like want. It's just he needs you, and that's it. It ain't about him wanting you. It ain't about being chosen at certain times, such as these. And you don't have a choice but to do it. Virgo just used to that flow, so you end up getting frustrated. He know that. He has to do that to me, where I be going off, and I'm like, look, you know what I'm saying? He say, he real petty, a lot petty. That's where you get it from. I be doing when I'm eating. When he like to do it when you cook it, so he can say. Then next thing you know, an onion fall off my pizza. I say, okay, you gave me an onion, that's fine. I still gotta cut it. You know what I'm saying? And it's all that. Townspeople have a gritty, guilty secret to hide. So that's either the American people, the government of America has a nasty secret they're hiding from the American people in the country you're from, more than likely you too. Or where you live at, the people know something and it's grimy and fucked up and they all hiding it from you, Virgo. Y'all gonna hear of a lot of incarceration of y'all enemies. I know it's, when I think about my enemies dying, people be like, I wonder if she know what's gonna happen to so and so. Or I wonder, could she see that this is gonna happen? I wonder when so and so. I'm not the person to tell you that. Just say, Virgo, you got somebody you fuck with the long way, and y'all both got the same enemy. I don't know if it worked like that for you, but it works like that for me. It may be the mechanics of a Virgo where you can't see it. Like if you could taste of the death of somebody that did you fucked up, you would grit your teeth on some, you know what I'm talking about? That you ain't feeling that, Virgo. You don't know when they gonna die. You don't know when they going to jail, honey. God hates you and he loves them, kind of shit. And y'all know that. It don't get no realer than me. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know who else. I don't know who else. You may think you realer than me. That's your business. Because I think I'm realer than you. You see what I'm saying? And we both are right. This and that are true. Possibly. Maybe. Unexpected deaths and unexpected attacks. So people gonna be trying to get into that stabbing shit. Cause clearly they losing they guns like they lose their motherfucking Obama cell phone. School teacher is involved. You may be a school teacher. My sister is a school teacher. But that was a part of the synopsis of this movie. Bodega. Some of y'all may go to a bodega or live in an area where it's a bodega. That's usually dealing with Puerto Rican. Crows and ravens are significant. Something is going to be revealed to you after people die. So you see that? What you gonna do now? Go to fuck to sleep. Cause some shit ain't gonna be revealed to you until after this particular person or persons dies. Hell no. Virgo to the pier looking like Rockefeller with the one look. Oh well, what you gonna do now? Virgo. I'm trying to tell you. Some of y'all got a 6-year-old girl or a 6-year-old boy, or something happened to you when you were 6 years old. Whether you a girl or a boy, Virgo. Your mother may have died at 6. May have died a spiritual death at 6. May have had a nervous breakdown when you were 6 years old. 6 years old is significant. You may have lost a child when they were 6 years old. Somebody may have planned to kidnap your child when they were 6 years old. Somebody may have violated your child when they were 6 years old. Somebody killed your mother. I don't know. Some people killed your mother. Doing more than likely witchcraft. Y'all joined an organization or something, being a Virgo, and they killed your mother. It could be a godmother, grandmother, or mother. Y'all joined some organization, either a church, a mosque, I heard a corporation, like a non-for-profit, a fraternity, a sorority. It's organization based. So it's organized religion and organizations, like non-for-profit or educationally based. So it could have been like a lottery or something where, they put money in to sacrifice people. And then when it hit, everybody get paid and get the fuck on. And it just keeps happening over and over and over again for a very long time. Possibly since the 40s. Seagulls are significant. I'm going to look into the meaning. I didn't go in depth because I just kept getting more and more shit. And I was like, this is crazy. Y'all got a lot of shit that's yet to be revealed to you. This just shows the amount of diligence you are or that you do to find out what is going on in your life. That's really what this shit is. Cause I'm like, hold the fuck up. Why is Virgo so long? And I had to end it. Look at this, y'all. This page full. And then going into, you see how much that is? Y'all can't see all of it. But damn, bitch, I ain't about to keep on with that. I cut myself off because you already know how that analysis get. And the motherfucker, if you don't got the discipline to cut yourself off as a Virgo, you gonna be a used up ass bitch. Just like a April 1st Aries. You gonna be a used up ass bitch. They ain't gonna be able to do. They gonna be saying, come get this stretcher, come get this hoe. Cause she dead. I swear. Shit. And I'm low-key not even wanting to say, but by the grace of God. You hear me? Because that's that wing in the prayer kind of shit. For real. Let's keep it 1,000 around here, bitch. Alright. San Francisco is significant. Sparrows are significant. Somebody trying to chump y'all up. Not trump y'all up, but chump y'all up on some marijuana charges. They don't have nothing to do nothing, and they should go to fuck to hell and suck their own dick. So it's a masculine energy trying to snitch you out about marijuana. What the fuck is snitching somebody out about a motherfucking foliage plant kind of shit? What do you mean? Snitch me out about a herbal plant. If you go snitch me out about an herb plant, then bitch, start snitching motherfuckers out for killing money plants. with they non-magical black shadow being asses. Since we want to go technical around this bitch, and if this was basketball, that motherfucker has so many technicals, they would get ejected from the motherfucking game. I do know that. Fuck around permanently. That sound death-ish. And a motherfucker ain't young-ish, but be doing young-ish, black-ish shit. They need to grow the fuck up. Home invasion. Kidnapping kids. Some of y'all need to do some solar plexus work, or people were trying to work against the fact that you are black, going with the average thought process of, yes, a massa. No, not yes, a massa. No, it's more wickedly wise than that. It's more like, you want to prove that you just as good as any white person. Simple and plain. And if you fall for that shit, like I said, fuck the stretcher. Roll this bitch out in a wheelchair. Remote. At least can she get a remote control and a ramp? At least. Yeah, that'd be fine, bitch. Kind of shit. Y'all need to do solar plexus work. So that would be like putting the needle in your self-confidence in a real chump-like way. Throat chakra. They try to shut down y'all throat chakra. Or if you smoke, give a suggestion that you are developing lung cancer. So I wouldn't go to no doctors. If y'all, if somebody done suggested that shit, you smoking cancer and keep talking cancer like you a motherfucking cancer in the zodiac, then tell them to get the fuck on. Tell them to get the fuck on and get off your throat box, so you can stop sounding like a motherfucking man. Some of y'all must be black, because they try to be funny with that. Where you would start sounding like a man, where you're unappealing to other men because it's some white man or some nigga that's trying to be white, sucking on your titty virtually. Sucking you dry because they bitch ain't got nothing. Or they done sucked her dry but she ain't got nothing. Or she died because they was so much of a chump. They start pulling on that energy too, so they ain't got shit. So they just stick their dick in you virtually and suck your motherfucking ass. When you breastfeed your child, it's like that. So that's what the fuck they do. Like they suck fat and liposuction. That's what these motherfuckers doing to y'all. Real pity pat club ass games. Musicians are involved. Let's see, December 30th is a significant day. LeBron James, LeBron and Tyree's birthday, the choreographer. Your greatest challenge is expressing yourself. See what I'm saying? This is what they make you do. It's setting up a bowling thing. You just keep knocking yourself down, beating up on yourself because they attacking your self-confidence. And you keep falling for it. And he makes you push out more work. Oh, it's the lamest trick in the fucking book of dick shit, bitch. However, stop that. The way forward is to understand that explaining yourself or your methods to others builds bridges of understanding. That's something they would sell you, and you would buy it. To understand that explaining yourself or your methods to others builds bridges of understanding. You don't have to explain yourself to any motherfucking body unless you choose to. And then that would be a great bridge to have, which is you as an asset and not a liability to that corporation, organization. It doesn't fucking matter. On the dark side, misunderstood. So you always trying to fit in. Negative, stressed. Honey, baby, bye. At your best, perceptive, capable, authoritative. Okay, well, act like it and stop bowling pinning yourself in your own motherfucking head, thinking you getting somewhere as a choreographer. They making you do that to yourself. You know, either you knock all the pins down and get rid of that methodology, or you keep them standing and then execute those pins, like throwing them out your mind and keeping them as a tool in your mind to do that to people that attack your self-confidence at any time, like a boomerang. And go and bring it back and use it as a tool as often as you need to till they figure out they done had you fucked up. A lot of y'all are babies. Y'all old, but y'all young. People take advantage of y'all. They're not taking advantage of me because I'll be the bitch to a bloody pulp. That's why I just be minding my business a lot. The birthday of the philosopher. Also just talked about the philosopher not being shit. Just a trickster energy. You know, talking that shit, but it's just really just to see how his throat chakra sound, how eloquent he sound, you know, more of an enjoyment for him than the outside world. A lot of philosophers that may have died or don't even know that they were one would be quiet most of the time. Have a lot of mind play, like that choreographer shit. And know they're doing that. You know, not getting played by nobody. Know they doing that. Just with whatever. This how you get a philosopher, a thinker. Though he got a motherfucking question mark in his fucking head. Are you a philosopher? Yeah. 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 So these them motherfucker wouldn't know. Then the one that's yes, yeah, that's a trickster energy. Just pontificating, talking shit, doing it in a way that thinking they savvy but they ain't, and fucking up the world more than likely with the stupid shit. Because people buy anything nowadays, and it's easy to get manipulated in this world, especially when it's Virgo being a natural sign. You can feel me on this, especially when it comes to human connection. Just want human connection. People will play you cheap like you a hoe or you attached when you a certain type of way when you may not have been as attached as you may be to somebody even now, because that's what nature is calling for you to do. If you don't have a mate to do that with that's worthy of you, then you fucked. You just become a philosopher and ain't thinking about no mate or nothing else. You just kicking it. You a sapiosexual that may or may not need another person. You can talk out loud all motherfucking day long. I mean, they do surveillance. However, if they ever have any downtime, talking to yourself and not it being your ancestors or God himself ain't never hurt nobody. Because, I mean, what's the difference between writing it down? Ask the question and you answer it yourself. That's what pondering is about. Not pandering. A lot of people pander. Anyway, your greatest challenge is to avoid feeling burdened down with responsibilities at work. The way forward is to devote as much time to your personal life as to achieving your ideological objectives. Naive, unrealistic, and unreasonable. That's what people would say. That's what Jay would say. You on the list. You feel me? Oh, okay. I ain't gonna. Oh, okay. I'm unrealistic. This is unreasonable. What I'm saying. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you on the list. At your best, idealistic, philosophical, and understanding. I mean, understanding and naivety. You can go and bang out with that, and you know, get a lot further than being burdened down with responsibilities at work. You got a bomb life if you can devote as much time to your personal life as to achieving your ideological objectives. You could get lost in that all day long. And the motherfucker think you a know-it-all like they tend to think Virgos are. And it'll just say, no, I just asked the questions. The fuck is you talking about? If I'm inquisitive, I ask the question, I get the answer. Now I know. I know more than you. Just say that and quit with this old stupid shit you talking. The same motherfuckers that say, you unrealistic. Your dreams are unrealistic. You are unreasonable. Like, and you're dumb. Shut the fuck up. How to Kill a Mockingbird. Disbelievers are involved. Some of y'all may be Muslims or Muslims. Easy to work with. I bet that's how you end up burdened down with responsibilities at work because you're easy to work with. And people will switch it on you and say you weird. And then you will try to find yourself trying to prove that you're not and get bombarded with more of they shit while they somewhere fucking the bitch in the alley next to a dumpster. Type of motherfuckers. They getting rid of evidence. Speaking of dumpsters, whoever the fuck is involved in y'all Birds movie by Alfred Hitchcock. She bang, oh baby, and she move. Perversity is in this show, and wickedness with what they do. The names involved in this may possibly be. This your horror movie story, Virgo. Keep up with the horror oracle message, Virgo. Someone name is Claude. Someone may have a nickname Chubbs, like you chubby, but Chubbs, like in the movie Juice. Somebody may have a name Melanie, and they a good person. Melanie, Melanie, a beautiful soul is what it was linked to. Somebody named Mitch, or you may be dealing with snitches getting rid of evidence in a town of people that know a dirty secret, and you the only one that don't know, and it's about you, Virgo. Perversity, wickedness, getting rid of evidence because you're easy to work with and you're strapped around disbelievers. Believe in that which they know not. Confess out of their mouth what is not in their heart chakra. Leah, Lia. Stanley, Camille, Jessica, Tandy, Tandy, Richard, Andrew, Taylor with an OR, not an ER. Larry. My name is Larry, like Mike Lowry. Police may be involved getting rid of evidence. Pedophiles, perverse, trying to trump you up on marijuana charges. because you get $50 every 5 days. You buy an eighth every month. So you have to go to jail, Virgo, for a plant called marijuana with a substance of THC that helps you not have the jitters because of your nervous system and digestion issues that's connected to your zodiac sign, Virgo. Let's not mention that you're mercurial, so you definitely need something to ease the mind, seeing as though you get all the work because you just so easy to work with. Easy like Sunday morning. Oh. Somebody's last name is King, or they may call each other King like they're fags. Hashtag, happy birthday, King. These are grown men to each other. Happy birthday, King. Like they talking to T.I.'s son when he was little. And that's like an auntie that smoke. Happy birthday, King. Hashtag happy birthday, King. Hashtag King. Hey, King. Some of y'all may have a son named King. That's cute. I never met a boy whose name was King up front, except for Tia. I think Tia got a King or some shit like that. You don't meet too many. I know a Kingston, but I don't know a King. Just King flat out is usually somebody's last name when they black. Anyway, a Harry is involved. A Harry Balls, a Harry's back, a Harry bitch, a Harry pussy. Harry is involved. Hair is involved. Hair. So y'all do hair. Hair is involved. A nigga named Cain. And Cain slew Abel. So you know how that shit go. Somebody named Lafayette. Or y'all may be from Lafayette. A place called Lafayette. Like Lafayette, Louisiana. A person named Daphne may be involved. And a person named Andre may be involved. Did I say Andrew and Richard? Okay. Hunter, somebody named Hunter. So Biden's son name is Hunter. So go on and correlate that to the time table or the time frame we living in right now. So you always present, you know. People try to get over on you using past, present, and future, and they don't never know what time it is. So you can't go around just listening to any and everybody can say, hey, you all the way fucked up, trying to prove yourself to them when you can have a much better time devoting as much time to your personal life as to achieving your ideological objective. And that's just getting started. To me, that's a person that set they shit up where they coming back. You know, just come asking the questions, get the answer, and then put their next life together where they're not going to be in the position where too many people can question them about any goddamn thing. Where's my ID? Let me see your ID kind of shit. Yeah. Evans or Evan. Some of y'all may drink Evian water. Alfred, Al, Fred. Somebody's last name is McPherson. Naomi, Juliet. Somebody's last name or first name may be Martin. Sexual harassment is involved, and it's possibly in the music industry. So some people that think they gay, they not gay, they was sexually harassed. They just didn't know how to look at it like that because it was coming from a man, and it could have been an Anglo-Saxon man that was on some extortion shit, suck my dick kind of shit. You're like, what? Warlock, weird, in high places, wickedness, perversity. Life will take you some places if you don't become the captain of your vessel. I'm the captain of this vessel. We gonna take you for a cruise, yeah. For real. We gonna sing it for you. We got to be jam time. Jamie to the music. So yeah. You talking about pack your bags, get on up and dance, y'all. Come on and ride with the funky, yeah. Hop along and ride on my voyage. Because that's the only way life is supposed to be lived. You're not supposed to let somebody just be all up in your head space, telling you what to do, tricking you, making you work more than you need to. One thing about me as a matured Virgo and a person that never took my eyes off of my own life, meaning I wasn't able to enjoy life once I got into a position. I taught myself how to read at like 2 or 3 years old or some shit, because my mother really wasn't good at reading, and I realized that my father was working and that my household was busy all the time. Whether it was a party, whether it was, family, a gathering, just having fun, working and partying, nobody getting hurt, nobody, not no bullshit. It's just, okay, they doing too much. They can't even take me to the bathroom. I boo-booed up the steps because I asked all these motherfuckers in the house. So I asked my one uncle, could he take me to the bathroom? I tried the basement because I realized they wouldn't want to go up, and going down is easier. Now, mind you, this is a child, and I'm considering other people, because the basement was terrible and the light was too high up, so I couldn't click it. It was a string, sure enough. I was too short. And it was a terrible bathroom. My father hadn't got to that part of the house yet, kind of situation. However, it worked and I had to use it. So I just wanted somebody to go and click the light on for me. And then I said, no, I'm going to ask them to take me upstairs and click the light on, because I can't get to certain shit. Because it's dark and I'm scared. I was scared. Children get scared. This is real. So my uncle was acting like he wasn't hearing me, and he heard what the fuck I said. So I shitted, boo-booed on each step, and it was like 13 or 14 of them bitches. And I made sure I left him like I'm a dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all some dog ass motherfuckers, because it's really terrifying. In this stairwell, all you had to do was come click on the hallway light, so that then I can go in the bathroom and click the light on from there. You see what I'm saying? It was a light issue. But these motherfuckers always want to ask you, do you got a light? Want to borrow a light? Want to listen to a light being? So you got to be real fucking careful of people, okay? Because some of y'all is wide open out here and fuck around and find out a bird's going to start attacking you because you're not waking up to the reality that people use the fuck out of you to the point of exhaustion, and you need an IV drip. Now, that's the popular thing. I sit in places that they play me to sit in because I've never lived like this. And I say to myself, these motherfuckers trending dehydration. It's cool to get, an IV before you go travel, because you that fucked up. Oh, what a rat race, I just stay right where I'm at and drink some motherfucking water. Great value. It's good. It's cool. Ain't no different, I mean, every water tastes different. That water me and Tiny was drinking, that core water, is thick. That shit was like, however you drink it, that shit like nitrate. Like, what the fuck is this? Weird. Heavy water. What is that about? They be fucking with density and shit when they be burning these candles and trapping people and killing people for money and all this old weird ass shit. The Nation of Islam is one of the worst organizations you could ever join, especially in the 21st century. And the people would laugh and say, why would you go to that out of all the shit, you know what I'm saying, to people that join? And you would say, whatever it is, why you went. The reason I went, because it awakened the military propensity in the black man and woman. Most honorable Malcolm X said in the movie, you do not join on to any organization unless you know fully what that organization entails and what it is about. You join in a church. Do you know what that church is about? Do you know the founder of that church? Do you know the date it was founded on? Numerology is important kind of shit. Do you know the numerology of the address? The address is all ways important, because if that bitch on the 2 and it's only a husband and wife duo that don't care about you, you fuck around and be in a cult. And I ain't talking OCCULT. I'm talking A, capital or lowercase, space CULT, a cult. Jim Jones. Okay? Birds movie. You got to become the captain of your own life and not let somebody bowling pin you, where you just standing them up, knocking them down, standing them up, knocking them down. No. If a motherfucker ain't doing that for you as an elder and it's just some perverted, wicked weirdo, tell that bitch to suck a dick or something. Because I had a godfather that set me up like that. Pick me up, knock it down, pick me up, knock it down. And this me working with him. We got so good that we didn't need men. We just did the work ourselves. However, he was cultivating a work ethic in me that was unmatched. So when he was not around, I worked like a man, moving furniture, doing what I needed to do, getting the truck. I ain't calling no motherfucking body. I'm gonna do it. Me. Because when people come around, shit start getting real strange. Shit you didn't order just start coming to you. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't really fuck around like that. Y'all got to stop letting people mind fuck you. Because it's a bunch of mind fuckery going on that's been going on, like I said, seemingly since the 40s. FBI is involved. Sexual harassment. These motherfuckers done lost their mind, it seems. And they didn't know it. This is really what it seems like to me. Motherfuckers done lost their mind and they didn't know it. And they just like a perverted ass motherfucker. And people do not understand. This is how I know people be lying. Because I say, you believe in God? And they say, yeah. I say, I don't. And they say, what? I say, I don't. I said, I know it's real. It ain't about belief. I don't have to practice knowing that I don't have to breathe and remember to breathe. So that alone, I can't reach that moon from where I stand. So that alone, I can't stop the sun from making me sweat and burn the fuck out of me. And I better get some sunglasses or pull down that sun visor when it gets too hot and I'm driving and I can't see. Just some shit you can't control. Some shit is outside of your control. And that's the stuff that lets you know you ain't shit. So you just remain humble. And if you like that, people tend to take advantage of you. It ain't got nothing to do with your self-esteem, your confidence, and nothing else. It has all to do with this is a wicked world, and wickedness exists in high places amongst men and gens. Okay? And I grew up in the ghetto. So you tell me what's the excuse of a motherfucker that can sit around all day while their parents pay their way. Or they give them back is a wanna be a baby mama kind of bitch. This is what the world does. FBI is involved. Nature was taken for granted. So y'all work with the energy of phasing gnomes. Y'all may be phasing gnomes. Depends. Do you know? If you know, you know. Your life keeps getting disrupted on purpose. FBI is involved. Weird motherfuckers that get in positions of power and become a pervert and come in your house and smell your old panties and then take a picture of it to extort you, kind of motherfuckers. I'm sorry, Virgo. I gotta eat, and I'm not sorry. I'm just saying, give me a minute, okay? Because I gotta eat. And we can still, chop it. It's no big deal. I did this when I did hair. Because you don't get a respite. You got to keep working and working. If you want to live halfway decent in this motherfucking world now. If we was in church, y'all be saying, take your time. And I'd be like, I am. My baby mama harder than a lot of you niggas. Even 100 is a lot of you niggas. Take your time, girl. Somebody that was just calling me a bitch last week. Take your time, girl. I know you was this funny. You be like, what? For real. This is a funny song. The fuck you mean? You ain't know I was this funny, bitch. The key to living in America is and not be a liar is to act. Because everybody's an actor. The obsession with Hollywood, the National Enquirers in the grocery store, the magazines with celebs all over them. Everything is celebrity, 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 celebrity. I want to be like such and such. I want to be like Mike. I want to be like Tommy. I want to be like Johnny. I want to be like Ralph, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. So, when you're around all the motherfuckers, just act like them. When in Rome, and you will never be found being a liar. Not in America. Mm-mm. You gotta be one rotten motherfucker to be a liar in America. When you have the tool of acting, because that's what everybody does. A motherfucker can tell you they from New York City all day long and be from Tennessee. They can tell you they from anywhere in America and be from a whole nother state. I can tell you all I'm from Ohio and I could be right now living in Michigan. How would you know? You wouldn't. Mm-mm. Especially if you take people at their word. I take people at their word, and sometimes I just dog the fuck out of them. Because I extended that so I can keep my naivety. You're not going to make me miss heaven for you. Not going to happen. So nature about to get shook up. Some of y'all may have a kidnapped child and your child is scared because that child realizes they ain't with you and they ain't coming back home. Kind of situation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Some people may be waking up to the reality that they pedophiles. They touch on little kids now. Questioning their sanity. Questioning their sexuality. Are they a man? Are they a woman? Trying on all kind of shit. Stealing like a motherfucker. Hiding evidence. Empathy, ignorance, complacency, narcissism, arrogance, self-righteous lawyers, self-pity, possessive moms, illicit sex, unsympathetic, deliberately doing shit to slow down your life and your money, very childish and immature. A photographer is involved, so it's pornography of a child pornography. These people planned on cutting your face because you rejected them. Very vindictive. So if somebody say, hey baby, and you reject them because you walk into the store, you at the bus stop or whatever, they plan on cutting your face. Real warped people. Y'all gonna meet real people at the last minute. So y'all not gonna be around nobody y'all used to be around. Y'all gonna meet real people at the last minute. That could be connected to your love life. Mm-hmm. Or you met somebody at the last minute. Before you died or some shit. Like a savior. The type of Captain Save-ems there should be. Mm-hmm. All the men want you, but just to harass you, beat you, torture you, rape you as a 6-year-old. Mm-hmm. Real perverted and weird. Mm-hmm. Some of the perverts may have that birthday January 6th because they question everything. I wonder how I feel to fuck a baby. Type of motherfuckers. You gotta be careful, okay? Some of these people want to cut your face to restrict you. So they done made you some type of slave. Meet real tarot readers at the last minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Weird. Like, highly spiritual beings. Meet them at the last minute where you about to. When they come with the answer you need or some shit. Mm-hmm. Like, lift that burden you got of caring what people think, all the little tricky shit they play on your self confidence, yada 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 yada. 7-year contract restricted you to work. Stuck you in a 7-year contract to restrict you from getting money. 7 years, 7 years a slave. I don't think y'all signed this, Virgo. Mm-mm. This some wickedness in high places, like a government. It said governments is fucked up, right? Did I read that at first? Restricted you from receiving money for 7 years. Somebody vindictive like a Joe Biden. Mm-hmm. Just because y'all may have, I don't know, not voted for him, some crazy. Mm-hmm. Like 7 years a slave. You probably ain't got no money now. They got your FBI is involved. You got access to your bank account and stuff. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Y'all gonna have to be the type that carry cash a lot and beat somebody's ass a lot if they come on the dumb shit because they know you carrying cash. Oh, it's a whole ass situation. Mm-hmm. Hold up, y'all. You got to have dedication, hard work, no patience. I'm done waiting. Now you see what I've been saying. Dedication. Dedication. There's so many dead people that I miss. I was thinking about when I was growing up, how hip hop was so instrumental in our lives that when people died, it got to a point where you couldn't respond. You kind of just took the hit and like, oh, okay, and just keep working kind of shit because they tend to think that people are disconnected from what they. When music hits you, you feel no pain. That's how hip hop was, like reggae music. So people just tend to think that you don't connect with that artist just because you don't see them in reality. When it becomes sort of like an infinite love, because you can listen to that shit over and over again and it do something therapeutic for you, you know? Just had that type of effect. And certain people dying, Biggie dying, Pac dying, this one dying, that one dying, Black Rob dying, D dying, that dying, that. What the fuck? Bree, MC Bree dying. All these motherfuckers. Pimp C died, dead. Damn. That shit hit different when you born in the ghetto. That shit real different. Because they giving you all this game or, you know, how to move in a room full of snakes for real or how to be happy or whatever it is. How to watch out for these nasty motherfuckers or putting it to you in a way where you say, oh, okay, I see what they saying. You were saying that's what you call a free game. Even though you paid $8.99 or whatever. Some niggas just listen to it and end up with a radio head. Them crazy motherfuckers. That's the kind of baby daddy I had. Out of his motherfucking mind. And they'll use some type of dudes to disrupt your life. Just because it's fun to do. In this carnival I live in called America. People like it though. She a vibe when you mature and you got your tribe. As long as you mature spiritually and got your tribe, you low key unfuckwittable. And you gonna have fun and everything. When you out here, like y'all seem like y'all are hermits, a lot gonna have to send birds to start dying or attacking. You know what I'm saying? Do something with nature because you're not safe and you just minding your business being natural. They always want to scheme and scam you, sell you something. Even if it's their head full of noise. You know, this when you hear the commercials. Buy this APR. Damn, that bitch got a lot on her mind. To be able to push that shit out like that. Oh yeah, that ain't no Bone Thugs and Harmony. I tell you that much. It's like a bot. They just blow that shit in the back of her head and she say it out of her mouth. And to get it out of her. And put it in your shit. So they can be free from the karma of not being the captain of their own mind at one time or another. Or a whole bunch of times. And just finally get caught because they want a high position that they more than likely can't handle. But, you know, here we are. It's a tyrant. Y'all know about a tyrant. A lot of people are involved in killing y'all mother or a mother figure. It could be an aunt that served as a mother figure. It's just somebody they killed. And a lot of people have money on it. Must be like a lottery or something. Some of y'all mothers knew it and just rolled with it. Instead of fighting against it, they could have, but they weren't about to deal with that. Especially if they didn't have a mate. They more than likely gave up the ghost on it. Like, you know what? You can have this shit, because this is terrible anyway. Kind of shit. I'm going to give over to death, and that's going to be it. It's been fun, but it's time for mommy friend to ride. Kind of shit. They felt like that would break some of y'all, too. And this where I was smoking a cigarette, but they ain't got none. So, you know, it is what it is. There's some dirty, rotten scoundrels in this country out of there. It don't stop with them. They just harass the fuck out of you. For nothing. For nothing. Just childish and immature. Not even the spirit of a leader. But in a leadership position, so no. Actors. Nancy and Ronald Reagan were really actors in Hollywood that decided, just like Trump decided, just like Arnold Schwarzenegger decided, to change and do something different. Like I'm going to force, inshallah, if Allah allows me to, force Cardi B to get into politics. I'm sick of politics. It's stupid and it's unnecessary and it causes so much damage to the earth and to humanity, and it's just terrible. And somebody would say, who she thinks she is? And I would say, not the fucking cliche that you just said. Shut the fuck up. It's that bad. And I say, How to Kill a Mockingbird. Do you not see Rockefeller's face? And what year was that? He know all about this hoe. Okay. When you an entrepreneur for real, oh, you know about this hoe. Because she a LLC. Strictly business, baby. Ain't no business like whole business. You know what I'm talking about? 50. Yeah, and don't act like you don't know who we be neither. Y'all gotta stop letting people take advantage of y'all. Y'all gonna be fucked up all the time. They already gonna fuck you up and get you fucked up, but having you fucked up all the time, that's kind of crazy. Nobody's doing that. Oh, we got time today. We got time. When somebody tell you to sit down, Virgo, listen to them. Y'all don't have friends. Y'all don't have real friends. Y'all really don't. And y'all loyalty is unmatched. However, your loyalty and focus and wanting to complete something, being a finisher, you gotta really, really be careful and selective on who you listen to. However, if somebody has showed they self-approved as far as earning the amount of loyalty that you give, if you can smell that a motherfucker give that same amount and they tell you something, take heed to what they tell you, Virgo. Because people don't give a fuck about you. You look for a person to critique you because you've done so much of that on yourself. So you look for people to critique you. It's just that people don't have any balls, any heart, any, not, they don't have that. And they'll say that you think you know everything. This is the stupid shit you hear all day. What you do is what you do, and that's it. They should shut the fuck up and do what it is they do, but they don't do that. So it makes you distrustful. So when somebody comes along and tells you, and you're like reluctant to do it, but then it could cost you in the end of whatever you're trying to finish. Like maybe what, the objective ideology, whatever the fuck that is. What's up, little world? You ain't no little baby. Who a little baby? Oh, you mad? You fancy? You a little baby? Hey, yo, baby. Hey, yo, baby. You a little baby. Yes, you is. They fucking with this, they fucking with the weather. 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 Keep kicking up these motherfucking allergies. All these nasty ass motherfuckers do is fuck and eat and lick on each other like they're ice cream cones. Meanwhile, you getting stuck at work to eat mayonnaise and cheese sandwiches and be told that you think you know everything, but a motherfucker ain't got the kahunas to tell you what they really want to tell you about yourself, whether it's honest, constructive criticism or whether it's honest, insulting you, honestly insulting you. You know what I'm saying? It just, these motherfuckers is sick, okay? And I'm talking more to the 144,000. Some people think they are part of the 144,000 and they're not. And some people think they aren't a part of it and they are. A lot can trade out at a certain time. He could trade out every day. You know what I'm saying? What's a day to God? This damn show ain't 24 hours, I tell you that much. You know? He could split the world up in a lot of people and have 144,000 in heavy rotation and still be telling the truth to you and I. Will you be in that number with the Saints go bar shit? It's a dirty trick, it is. Oh, well, it works. This motherfucker want to create babies out of nowhere. Now motherfuckers coming down on conveyor belts. Baby ball. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I don't know where people bought the bullshit that if you was a fertility spell, baby, you wasn't real. They get so many people with that. Mm-hmm. Some weird old demented bitches. I ain't lying. Some weird old demented bitches telling kids that you was a fertility spell, baby, and you ain't real. You a Frankenstein. Like, bitch, nah, you just got low self-esteem and you don't think you good enough to say you did some magical shit, bitch. So stop touching it if you don't have the capacity to even think that way. Maybe that's what all these low vibes is all around. Making this bitch feel like we in a smashed bunker under the ground, but we up. Kind of shit. Every day is Halloween, and I wish the way we did Halloween in my household. However, kind of fucked up when you gotta do a horror oracle message and it's relevant like a motherfucker. And you may see birds start falling out the sky. Just for God to give you a sign like he gave Noah with the rainbow. That if you see birds start falling out the sky, know that people are trying to attack you or kill you or disrupt your life. So be careful and mindful where the company you keep and where you go and who you talk to. Mm-hmm. Naivety. Some of y'all are naive. Yeah, you get your hair, you Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you gonna go, what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna get in that truck. If you need a ride and you stranded, coincidentally, you know. Stay out of people's cars, Virgo. I couldn't even give rides. I offered rides for $20. Like, offer, can I give you $20 to take me? I would even get in the car. They look at me like a weird witch. And when I went to Detroit, I couldn't offer a ride. Oh no, they ain't getting in my car. And I know I treat them better than where they coming from or going to. What can you do? This is humanity has failed. You join an organization and they size you up, meet your mother, just to say, oh, they said, oh, one of them old church bitches. Yeah, I'm in, let's kill this bitch. Kind of shit, and you going to find God, kind of shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. It's bad. And when I'm picking up, mm-hmm. Ain't nobody come and see a shit to me. I stay behind a chair at a hair salon, working by myself a lot. Because I ain't never got the time. Go searching for God, this kind of shit happens. 2, organizations. It could be at a goddamn college you bring your mother to. Mm-hmm. Somebody's sizing her up, and they got a little lottery going somewhere. That's what I'm picking up. Yup. Welcome to the Terror Dome, ladies and gentlemen. And some people love this country. I wouldn't want to live nowhere else. However, I would consider going after all this shit that happened to me and this motherfucker. And I ain't even joking. Fuck some solidarity. You don't know what that is. I do. That's why I'm getting the fuck out of here. They'll try to play you with that in your country. You ain't solid. You a this, you a that. You a lie. Shut the fuck up. I'm not obligated to a landmass that won't even, pick up the trash kind of shit. It's such hypocrisy and bullshit. Like, people shut the fuck up trying to convince me that it's so great here. It was. The fuck? Attack a president that says, let's make it great again. How different is that than Obama saying, yes, you can? How the fuck is yes, you can and make America great again any different? He might as well, if Trump was before Obama, Trump would say, let's make America great again. And then Obama would have came after Trump and said, yes, you can. Yes, you can pick up that litter and maintain this country. Look how beautiful it is. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to jammy your ass up in dogma. Mind fuckery, Virgo. Do not fall for it, honey. Or you'll be one sad soul. All the time. Never dreams, never coming true, bitch. You came here to work and die. And shut your fucking mouth up. And be a good bitch to a nigga that know you more natural than his ass, his mama ass, and another bitch up the street ass too. That may or may not smell, like sanitation. Y'all around some weird ass motherfuckers. For real. That remind me of Drake's song. Body start to drop. Hit the floor. It gonna be birds start to drop. Hit the floor. If y'all see them birds dropping, no. No. If somebody's trying to work y'all half to death, you ain't gonna be no good. They keep disrupting your life, doing shit to you, That's where them ancestors get involved and start beating people up, beating people the fuck up, so they can see how it feel. And then everybody will say you a witch and crazy. And somebody took y'all baby. Rearranged y'all baby. Somebody did. Yep, sold them off into some sex trafficking, invaded your house. I told people Biden did that to me. I knew he was going to dog me. I didn't know he was going to go to that degree, but I knew he was going to dog me because I turned down his invitation to have breakfast at a mom and pop's black-owned restaurant. When I just had got duped through the nation. Just gangbanging me. Because I'm an honest person. Basically. You too, Virgo. Don't sleep on you, honey. I'm trying to tell you. Naivety. On the road again. Y'all about to have to get on that fucking road again. The Coven girls. When birds start to drop, maybe y'all government will do something for you. Other than that, you may die, you may not. It depends on how you gonna play your hand. When the Coven girls do what they do at the, pale moonlight. What's today? And the full moon may be tomorrow or today or the day after. 22nd, 23rd, 24th, something like that. Full moon. Look into it. See what sign it's in. It may be in Scorpio or maybe in Sagittarius. Whatever it is, govern yourself accordingly because the moon pussies are doing their Medusa cups to me. Me and my ladies to my Kusa cups. All my boys, I had enough. I ain't thinking about you. I ain't thinking about you. Me and my ladies and my Medusa cups. Suck on my balls, I had enough. Harry Balls is involved in this, Virgo. Oh well, nigga ain't Harry with Harry Balls. I mean, at least the nigga lining. You gotta celebrate the small victories in a circus, you hear me? For real. What are those? Ace of Cups. Yeah, they getting ready, honey. You know what they do. You know what they gonna do. Y'all let them kill you and y'all feed them to kill you. Oh, that's crazy. You should not do that. Acceptance, moving on, finding peace, personal setbacks, self-forgiveness. Well, bad luck, no control, resistance to change, breaking cycles, negative phase. I'm trying to tell you, yeah, I don't know why they tell that lie. You're not a real person if you was a fertility. Like, bitch, shut up. You tried to sabotage being funny. You was being a trickster energy. You tried to sabotage a sister, a mother, or something, getting them pregnant, and ain't shit funny now kind of situation. It ain't got nothing to do with them being this or that or that or this. It got all got to do with your motherfucking ass knowing how to work moon cycles, bitch. Knowing how to work God's resources. Knowing how to work planetary shit going on. That's all the fuck it is. And you sitting up here telling a child that don't know when to knock it off. A lot of these clowns in America. It's really a circus, and I do not like the circus. I'd rather have the zoo. It don't matter how many times you say that. These motherfuckers still gone bozo. Okay? Fuck Bojangles. These motherfuckers be bozoing all the time. And don't stop till God show up. Whether you know he's doing or not, it doesn't matter. If your life calms down from always feeling like you up and down, up and down, up and down, then you know God done did something somewhere. And thank you kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Can I get it, daddy? This is King of Cups energy. Somebody accepting their flaws and all, I guess. And some people came for you that you wouldn't expect it to come for you, or maybe you did, and maybe they didn't think you expected them to come for you, or that you didn't recognize that they was one of the decentest people that you could, find to help you out, or some type of situation because you in a neighborhood full of weirdos. Everywhere you go, it's weirdos. Y'all ain't been in normalcy for a long ass time. Auntie Frida keeps showing me the character, the animal. Y'all know the animal on the Muppets that play the drums. She fun with that. So y'all dealing with a lot of aggressive, animalistic, primal kill you for $1. Fuck your mama after they kill you for $1. Make love to a dead body kind of motherfuckers. Even if it's them smoking and bombing fluid. That's like making love to a dead body. Kissing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Some of y'all may be ending up with an earth sign energy such as yourself. And some people may have tried to stop that. Cause delays and frustration. Cause delays and frustration, holding off, waiting, panic, slow down. Some of y'all presidents, the presidents in y'all country, a part of this little Ponzi scheme. Real disgraceful leadership. Just terrible and stupid. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Coming clean. Rethinking approach. Deception. Self-deceit. Keeping secrets. 8. They remind me of that 8 secrets kept from men in that one deck I got. One collie deck I got. Yep. Twitter. And this look like somebody's president come to say today. Or somebody mature enough to come and say today. And some of y'all presidents gonna die. If they try to pull anything else. And then God gonna show them what's funny. Like some of them was waiting to get that kind of correction. You know what I'm saying? For real. And some people gonna celebrate the death of a president because it puts color back into wherever it is that they're at. Like a real ashy environment need lotion all the time. I'm just telling you, watch out for them dead birds, Virgo. Watch out for those birds. Y'all fuck around a lot that you see 10. Cause I like, it's raining birds. I told my son, I said, it's raining birds. I did. I was like, oh my God. This is so crazy. Until he come in the house, Mom, it's another dead bird. It got to a point he's kicking them motherfuckers around. You know, cause birds be so like bowling ball pins, y'all. No pun intended with y'all reading, but that's how the fuck that shit was. I'm sitting at my my tarot table. I had made like a manifestation table. Looking like, what the fuck? I'm not manifesting that. I'll be in my far sway, bitch. I ain't doing no shit like that. Not to nature. Oh, hell no. Yeah, this is how I look, y'all. Some people be celebrating death of their leaders, so-called leaders. You got ashy and luck. Like that, like I need some lotion. I need some lotion. Dude, look at that. Look at that contrast. I would rather be here than under the judgment of God all the goddamn time. But turning something inside out with corruption and lies and terrorizing people and taking away their freedoms to express their God-given gift, skills, and talents. Now, you know that sounds stupid as fuck. Hindering their own self. Yeah, causing things to be gridlocked. That's the type of motherfucker. And as crazy as it may sound, it sounds like the type of motherfuckers that decided, set their shit up this lifetime to come to Earth to get the attention of God for their own self. Nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like sick of they self. I want God to tell me what is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like just imagine, I shared on here when I met Osho and the boy. Just imagine Osho up there thinking, this is some presidents possibly have this experience. And they're sick of ending up in hell, how they would see it. Osho didn't see it like that. These people may have, depending on where they end up. They may end up in the void, and that's hell for them to not being able to move and shake and see stuff. Just utter darkness. And they say, I'm being born again, and I'm going to do something so crazy. This is going to make God come see what is wrong with me. I'm telling you, this is a mindset of some of these spirit of leaders. Yes. How y'all like that? Y'all like that? You don't like that? You don't like that, girl? He's sexy. He's sexy. I'm just saying. Doing some unorthodox ass shit to get the attention of God, the one God, because they don't want to be in utter hell kind of shit. For real. I ain't lying. Crazy in a motherfucker, man. Pull up on women, just soliciting men, any damn thing, do anything. Where they say they don't know if they like them or not. For real. Don't know if they want him dead or alive. And some people see it, they paying money to unalive, and then they become restricted. And then it'll change them, I guess, in such a way where they'll end up being more giving. However, it was a hell of a run. You see what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be able to do that but for so long because they did too much in order to get God's attention. On something, look at me. Look at me. On some, God, tell me what you see. Now, this could have been a president that finally, mama, I made it type of situation. And then somebody assassinated their wife or husband or whatever the case may be. This is leadership. They would, really then. Because it would be like doing the right thing. Let's say they was promiscuous. They was a cheater. They was an infidel. They coming this time getting a wife, doing it right, ain't gonna cheat, da-da-da. And then some smack them, boom, and killed and made. That they was trying to show God, look what I did, look what I did, kind of situation. Real childlike natures. For real. And God will say, what? Okay, that's good, and move on, loser. Lover of mine. You see? Just a headache. Always trying to figure out how to get it right with God, but end up going left field. Y'all is really in some weird ass situations where leadership is concerned. A lot of fighting, a lot of cattiness, a lot of pettiness amongst men, women working against men, gender wars. Honey, we need a gay pride fest around here. So glad Pride is next month. I don't know what to do. Because it's just too much man, woman, crossing people up into transgender, making children sell themselves into pornography, making themselves believe that they like it, just so they could get some sweet, young cuckoo kind of shit. Ain't that? On a regular. Routinely. Sick. It is. See, where people would say, well, God doesn't care. I just don't understand. I can't worship God. It just doesn't care. It's like, if God is always like this, would you care? When you always like this, do you care? You don't care now. When you see it on the news, you ain't flinching. When you hear it on the radio, you ain't turning it up or saying a prayer no more. That shows the fall of humanity. That shows loss of morality. And if you don't keep up with that as an individual, and it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers doing that, then you gonna have a world full of degenerates. Look at me, motherfucker. Look at me, motherfucker. Bitch, tell me what you see. Now look at me, motherfucker. Look at me. Look at me, motherfucker. Look at me. Motherfucker. Look at me, motherfucker. Look at me. And this shit making people put down their pride. Yeah, it's waking people up in the weirdest kind of way. Letting people see how shallow they are. Letting people see how distrustful they are. Letting people see how many opportunities they missed. It's letting people see a whole lot of stuff about themselves. How they make excuses. How they listen to everybody but themselves or God. It's just, I mean, you can go on for days and days and days, Virgo. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said you gotta have the discipline to be able to shut that shit down. Because a motherfucker will make you have a motherfucking bowling party in your motherfucking head, and then you will be the one obsessively cleaning it up, getting you through self-criticism, so you could get more and more pristine. And then that type of weird motherfucker could become predatory, abusive, all kind of shit. Just got a obsession with cleanliness kind of shit. Yeah, you gotta be real careful out in these streets. I'm trying to tell you. Cause honey, something get you. Whether you got somebody or not, and if something gets you, then as long as it don't get the next man, they don't give a fuck. But they will let you know something gonna get you. And it could. Okay? Yeah. And they think it's funny. Then they become kinda demented and weird. It's like the God sets it up so, and I said it's a dirty trigger law. Like, why would you do this? Like, no matter whether you do good or bad or whatever, if he gets tired, he shuts it down in such a way where you have to reap what you didn't sow because of other people not treating each other right. And you don't even know them motherfuckers. Kind of shit. They could be somewhere in the deep jungles of fucking Africa. You see what I'm saying? Oh, it's dirty for real. Cause it's like I ain't did shit. Why I got to the same shit when you were saying if you was in your mom's house, dad's house. It's true. That's why you walking the way of law. Blood is on your shoulder. Mm-hmm. It's that one clause. Yeah, people look at how hesitant he is to help his fellow man. Like, what the fuck you come here for? To just be mean to each other? Ain't nobody see it got to be running over like this. You know what I'm saying? However, don't say nothing at all if you ain't got nothing constructive to say, righteous to say, help me grow to say. I mean, it's a lot of shit, you know, when you consider. And they still mixology in it. Because they envious of you. And you like, who, Virgo? And I'm like, other Virgos, some people that are married and they can't get enough. Some people are even, if some of y'all got your child kidnapped, some people are even envious of you having no child right now, or, you know, because you only have one. Some of y'all, possibly a son with them names I named. Just a lot of shit going on behind y'all back that they know where y'all come from, but ain't nobody saying shit. It's real grimy too. Some of y'all got a son or a daughter. Maybe just one. Mm-hmm. Your little broke best friend. Yeah, they took them. Yeah. They took somebody's. They sold all the American children out. It's sad, but they did. What can you do? This shit transitory. You just be like, shit. What am I? What you suspect or expect, motherfucker? Since you know what I'm saying, it's always some let me get past you. Like, what answers you got, wise guy? Something to do with it, kind of shit. And y'all pulled the moon, Virgo. Y'all sure did. Y'all pulled the moon in the sixth house. People trying to make y'all into a slave, like y'all they servants or something. Real weird. Trying to get y'all to become they full-time handmaiden kind of motherfuckers. I'm trying to tell you on some do it a little bit at a time. Want it real clean so once they get to you, they can lick your booty hole kind of motherfuckers. I don't know if you like that shit. If it's on the righteous side, ooh, look at you, motherfucker, look at you. However, if it's on some predatory shit, you don't even know this motherfucker no more. You ain't seen this motherfucker in 10 years, 5 years, shit, a year. They been making plans for you. I'm just telling you. Y'all close to nature. You gotta be careful, bro. Mm-hmm. Your work specifically. Want you to be a service worker to others. Want you to do what is good for us. So these motherfuckers, babies, daddies, who want you to take care of their kids for them. And want you specifically, Virgo. So be careful. Defend, accept, let your feelings tell you how to. So if you gotta bite a motherfucker nose off their face, then you gonna go and handle it, ain't you? Okay. The nurturing of feelings caused by reactions. I'm picking up women too, got plans for you to lick on them. Cause you so clean. Ooh. Look at that shit. Look, she got what kind of diseases is them? Lesions and herpes and shit. Got my motherfucking head itching. Some of y'all may defend yours, gotta defend yourself from let me see. I'm trying to think. Let's see. A Scorpio. A nasty bitch that fuck anything. She a trisexual. A Libra. Weirdo. Don't know how to take no for an answer. Plan on raping you. Some weird shit. A Cancer may be involved. A Taurus may be involved. A Gemini may be involved. A Capricorn may be involved. A Pisces may be involved. We're going to do one more. Yeah, a Gemini may be involved. Virgo. This is crazy. Crazy. Take it easy. It's a trap. It's like nature trapping you. If you around nature, what you are, animals and stuff like that. If y'all see deer, stags, stuff like that, nature itself will trap you in certain situations so that it can keep living on. However, it's not like, it depends on how I got it set up. Birds may start attacking people. Or pay more attention to, because the animals around here be telling me everything that be going on. Just like these people just took this crystal off of the top of here. That was on Lil Wayne and Uncle Donnie Hathaway. You know, they tell you stuff, fairies and gnomes and stuff, especially where unicorns and stuff is involved. You see how they standing straight up like that? They took a crystal off the top of that, so I gotta fix that. They got some weird motherfuckers everywhere. I don't have anything. These are Allah's, you know, creatures or whatever. They're really weird. Really, really weird. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I be minding my business. Then next thing you know, motherfuckers just pop up at your door wanting something that they didn't get 10, 15 years ago. And it's been going on in America for a long time. I don't know about other places, but here it is so fucking bad. It is so bad. You don't even have time to not be a leader. Yet Allah told me that this place doesn't even have the spirit of leaders. So even if you wanted to be, you couldn't even keep it because people would sabotage you if you showed any leadership skills. What kind of shit, gridlock bullshit is that? That is insane. Yeah, it's the next reading may be Sagittarius or what it is. So what's up? Yeah, Taurus and Gemini. I may do Gemini before Jupiter, something with Sagittarius energies. Somebody done put a curse on themselves. I gotta look into that because it's a part of that. A Capricorn may be involved. It's a part of a combination of people. Like somebody would tell this person, if real life, because this happens in real life, where, you know, they from the South or whatever, they doing pranks on each other. I'm going to make him get her pregnant or whatever. Just, it turned into something else. People imagination ran wild. And then they did knock it off with being extra playful. They didn't understand it's a time for this and a time for that. It's not a time to play and kidnap children that are very sensitive and think that, you know, they may think that it's a game too and you playing, but then you breaking that child and fucking with that child and rearranging that child because you in a certain genre that doesn't understand a particular child born in this type of genre can't take what you could in yours. So you rearrange it and end up just with a bunch of dead clocks and broken bones, dry bones in a valley kind of situation. Like for real. Like if you don't know what to do with it, I need you to stop coming here wanting a leadership position of your own accord just to wave a white flag or a red one for that matter. God, see me, see me, see me, please see me and tell me what's wrong with me specifically. Yeah, no, you didn't kick me out of heaven or anything, but things are going on that I don't specifically like when I come here, and I just want to know why can't I get the top grade A package? Kind of motherfuckers. Like if you don't just come here and work and get the fuck on, with my Rockefeller face on. Resting bitch. Yes. What the fuck are you talking about, bozo? And get the fuck out of here. God is busy. He be busy. You, on the other hand, special booty. What you want? What you want with your room? Kind of shit. These motherfuckers just come here like they come here to get on a carnival cruise. That's about it. And then have special requests for God so they fuck it up while they here to gain his attention. Didn't get kicked out of heaven though. No, just a real weirdo kind of shit. He's gonna come here and talk to me any minute now. And fuck around. You know what I'm saying? Like really playing this shit out. I ain't lying. Where God will pull up, Allah will pull up on him and say, "What do you want, Peter?" kind of shit. Meanwhile, ships wrecked, babies dead, all kind of shit. Blaming God for that, you know? Listen, Peter, you blame me for all of this. You did this. Now you're coming down here. I should have kicked you out if I could find you. You're all over the place, all these cruises. I saw you on that Norwegian. What is it that you didn't like on there, Peter? Like, well, the salad was wilted. Like, okay, well, I'll be working on that next. Now stop calling me because I gotta go check on Mark and his family. You killed his dog again. Kind of shit. Real fucked up. For real. When I say fucked up, baby. Fucked up. Fucked all the way up. Virgo. I'm about to get y'all some Oracle cards. Then we're going to get up on here. Because I'm getting sleepy. When people get envious, I get sleepy. They want me to shut up. Because they know people laughing and getting clarity on some things. So it becomes, You wish they would at least do laughing gas with they uncreative, weird, funky, smelling like Velveeta and mayonnaise, stanky booty asses. However, no, they want to hit you with an extra dose of THC somewhere, playing fake experiment scientists when they're really a wicked one and don't understand that everything is alchemy. And what you need as an alchemist is to take plenty. You cannot be an alchemist unless you don't have, if you have the gift to ignore people to the highest level of ignoring them while seeing exactly what the fuck they are doing, forgiving them in the front and saying fuck them on the way out of the door after you've completed your assignment, then you really don't have what it takes to be an alchemist. If you're confrontational, if you have to say something about everything that somebody does to you, whether you see it or not, even if they don't know, you say, oh, I see you this type of nigga that's trying to play me or whatever. And you got to pull up on niggas and you don't have a gift to ignore, then you can't build alchemy. You just can't. You got to be able to take plenty and ignore plenty. Forgive in the front and say fuck you on the way out, like the fuck I said. Karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Saint Germain. Some of y'all name is Germain. Or you with a man named Germain? Get more sleep. A lot of deceit concerning your monies. So you're going to need to get more sleep. A lot, y'all. People owe y'all a lot of money. Because they was fucking causing. Well, I said they fucking with that weather. Kicking out them allergies because they keep fucking. They're not creating alchemy. They're creating passion and more global warming with their fucking body to body, fucking the fucking. They think that what they do will be forgotten about and lost in the neighborhood of Berlin, some motherfucking where nobody will ever know that this is what we do. Sage your social media pages, get babies and fuck all night long in passion, and then do other shit to make other shit easier for them when it's really just fucking up the earth, being irresponsible with body parts, yeah, because it takes body parts to make a baby. Yeah. If you can't keep, if you can't have a baby, if you can't afford a baby, then don't have a baby. That's what Uncle Michael was talking about. If you can't have a baby, then don't feed the baby. Yeah, they want your purity. That's what I'm saying. Like walking you down to the point where your booty hole is clean and they mind. These is predators. Like selling you off and you don't even realize it. While you somewhere sitting up under some type of hair dryer or steamer at home, these motherfuckers plotting how to lick inside your booty hole. I said pornography was involved, didn't I? Photography and pornography. Yeah, this would be an alchemist right here. She just ignored a lot of people. She came in the front. She already know what people do. You know what I'm saying? She ain't even gotta look into a motherfucker. She just know that most people full of shit. So since I know most people full of shit, I'm gonna forgive you because you know exactly what you about to do. But I'm gonna take the tools of the wisdom that I know that people are full of, which is shit, and go to my next destination and see if they match, see if it's some new shit, whatever the case may be. However, when I'm walking out that door, don't say shit to me because you know what you did and you know what you about. Don't worry about how I knew. Just know I forgave you on the way in here or when I got in here, and on the way out, I'm unforgiving because that's my right as a human being. You know what I'm saying? To not become too much of a bag lady alchemist, collecting all kind of dead giveaways around here, kind of shit. Neighborhood nip, the masculine. Neighborhood nip got it sounding like Mayberry in the ghetto. Tweedledee, tweedledee. Popsicle, your mama stank. Door to spirit. Donate for good luck. That would be Baron Samedi 7-Eleven so I could get some cigarettes for any real niggas out there that ain't scared half to death of nothing. Some people about to die in order for the truth to be revealed. Maybe they down to their ego, or they may die literally. Could be Virgos. Yeah, for real. Die from being overworked. Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother, healing is possible at this time for any man. Nipsey saying, give up the need to be right. Choose peace. Healing something between you and your mother is possible at this time. It's Nipsey Hussle energy. Neighborhood nip. He fell on the neighborhood. Masculine. Masculines. Give up the need to be right towards your mother or towards your baby mother or whatever. Choose peace. Anything you got going on dealing with a mother energy, even if they kill them, is healing is possible at this time. Goddesses of the moon. Oh, they confessing through the ethers. Just like the old perverts linking up hoses to y'all, sucking their insides out. Send up prayers for your divine feminine or divine masculine. God forbid a man pray for a lady. I don't know. Shit got weird around here. Fruition. It was meant for some people to die for you to be able to live. Some people are connected to you in such a way that if they die, you will know something that will create a better circumstance for you. Whether they knew it or not, could have been some of y'all mothers. In order for you to live, they died. You carried on and got up out of here. You know, and you're like, damn, I wish that was me kind of situation. That'd be the type of mother that wouldn't expect you to say that. Would expect it to always be somewhat like a secret. May not even know who they gave birth to in totality. Some of y'all may have been the maverick child. The wild card wasn't planned, just kind of happened. This how miracles is born, for real. Pray for your parents. A lot of ancestors are fighting. You got mothers and fathers that's no longer alive. A lot of them are fighting. In the war, the great war of jihad. People's war within that they don't want to face, they want to keep going out. Like jinns. They don't want to face their own inner warfare. They got a lot of skills, but it isn't the shit they bought and weird shit. And I mean, it carries on and on and on and on and on. You like, bitch, listen. It ain't me. It's you. And how many times can you say that before? It's a fight going down in higher realms, which is fucked up. Some people may be giving you charity. Some people may be withholding charity or causing other people to withhold charity from you because they want to be the next new witch. Possibly a Scorpio, I'm picking up. It could be somebody that's a mark. They used to call them marks, but it's like a buster. Like not Buster Rhymes, but a cornball. A sucker. A sucker MC kind of motherfucker. It's connected to it. Their name may be marked though too. Marked for death to a degree too. Depending on how they play with God's earth. How they play with brotherhood, sisterhood as far as being human to human. People ain't gonna be able to keep getting away with that. I go to one of the area Walmarts where skinheads go. They literally have on there, one literally had on his license plate corn pops. Basically saying all these motherfuckers in here ain't shit and I'll shoot this bitch up. That's gonna be happening too. That's what this Attack of the Birds is all about. That movie is kind of like that. Just a random attack out of nowhere. Birds coming from everywhere. Showing, oh, okay, this something supernatural happening. This ain't normal. A bird here, a bird like Uncle Bob. 3 little birds. You know? No, not that. Like, what the fuck is kind of shit. Mm-hmm. It says connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. These people want to be like fake gurus, the next Marie Laveau, get up under you to hear what you got to say and then, come up with their own methodology and then make themselves your secret competition. Just a lot of weird shit, Virgo, specifically done to Virgos. It is so irritating what I'm picking up. You hear her? Fussing like a motherfucker. Type of motherfuckers that never bought themselves flowers until they seen you doing it and then told everybody you got it from them type of motherfuckers. I'm talking immature and petty beyond belief, Virgo. Well, you would be trying to get to heaven to help God out to see where y'all went wrong with that. You feel me? Like, let's open this up, the brain of that person, and see what was the misfire and where they had you fucked up at. Yeah, y'all can go and send that. I'm going to leave it in the description box below. If somebody's assessing, then go and send me some money and don't go in my bank account. Because I don't know nothing about no Joe Biden fucking you in the ass. Something gonna break up and break off round about Thanksgiving, Virgo. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn. Use your recyclable bags when you go to the grocery store. And Allah God ain't gonna tell you no more. Now, if you decide to say, I'm not going to do that, when you need to call 911 out of nowhere about something that happens to you or somebody that you love, don't accuse God of being this and that and the third when he trying to get you to submit to something, because some people will not submit to anything. Take the little freedom thing a bit too motherfucking far. Okay? However, what I was saying about the skinheads, where I go grocery shopping at to do my business minded, they don't give a fuck. And I don't either. You ain't get to speak to one motherfucker not to harm them. You could call them corn pops or the fuck. They know that. And at the end of the day, as long as I know I could grab my dick in here because all these motherfuckers is soft and terrible. And I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying, kowtow or beat up on myself because I chose to separate from all this phony ass color crayon box corn pop ass bullshit. And I tell you one thing, if a motherfucker touch me, I don't give a fuck what color they is. I'm gonna make they motherfucking corn pop. You see what I'm saying? Because it really ain't about that. It's about good versus evil. It's about you being disrespectful of my person. It's about you having a leg up that I'm going to be in this store and you think you about to come in the lettuce aisle with me and play rub the shoulder vampire. It's that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't know now that this shit is seemingly bust wide open. Now you know. And like I said, Allah does keep us on that one so that we can feel each other's pain so it doesn't get inordinate to the point of destroying the earth itself. Light activation, Sanat Kumara. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Your own internal guidance. Yeah. Speak up for yourself. They binding these men when they can't speak up for themselves. Threatening men like they women. And then some of the men that were turned into women. Churned. So these motherfuckers integrated themselves into a woman, but they a man. And they'll keep saying they not gay until just so much proof and evidence comes out that, you don't want to be bothered with that shit. And then it's a bitch when it's really not a bitch. It's just that shit still don't be your business. You still don't give a fuck, Virgo. And still, here they come. Whoever, it don't matter. Whoever. Fucking with you when you is not fucking with them. Yeah, magicians in the fucking mirror. Old tab, play down and just sit down. And some of them is 35 years old or 53 years old, playing too motherfucking much. Talk about trusting God to pay your rent. Yeah, I'm here. And trusting God to give me some cigarettes too. When he uses your hands to pick up your cell phone that he don't want praise and worship over like you praise and worship that cell phone, or even to negate the fact that you have hands. I once met a man, you know what I'm saying, with no feet kind of shit. So when your hands start breaking because you think you playing me by watching me, usurping from me, fucking with me, toying with me, like I belong to you, like I'm some cheap whore that got my ass out to the public and it's so clean that I'm allowing motherfuckers to come licking my twat like motherfuckers step up for communion in the Catholic Church on Ash Wednesday. You got me all the way fucked up, whoever the fuck yous is. So if you gonna send it on, then send it through, bitch. And if you ain't, keep your Jesus and keep sending it to the bitch with, $ Jesus Christ is Lord. That's fine. Gratitude my ass. Where, Virgo? Never. They'll give it to their bitch ass son before they give it to you. And he ain't shit. Action. Angel of love. I guess. Maybe that's the mother that got killed by the vampire in Brooklyn, Your Way witches. Stuff always works, don't it, God? The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. In Newport 100s, miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Shekinah glory, sacred self. Unleash your spirit. Express your gifts. Dance to the sacred rhythm of your life. Mind your business. Stay sacred. Don't start that secret shit. Somebody need to pray for their divine masculine because he's trapped with a corny, envious bitch who don't even know what time it is. But I'm sure what time it is. It's 9 o'clock. To your third eye. This for y'all enemy, not y'all. And give you a little bump if you won't wake the fuck up. Horus Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. I don't know whether to tell you to trust in that Virgo so that you could get gas lit by God himself, or to tell you to just, you know what I'm saying, chill. Let's see what happens. Become a doubting Thomas for once. See how that feels. You know what I'm saying? Since you surrounded around fucking crows and ravens and birds. Shadow beings. Oh my God. I'm clean in the middle and I peed on myself. They think my pee is holy now. Holy shit, what am I supposed to do on this rocking ship? I ain't did shit. Then, you know, birds start to drop. And maybe that'll give you a further sign to see that God may give you $2 for a burger and a fry. If they got anything left like that in your neck of the woods that costs that, you know, little for that much sustenance. He says you're so beautiful, Virgo. And Virgo is like, Kalima, you know. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. My chance to soar, what, to work some more? Basically. The temple path is so clean, Virgo. He thanks you, Virgo. Because if he was waiting on Sagittarius Shekinah glory that envies the way that God loves you, then he would be waiting all fucking day long. Take a mental health day on your next off day. Let your children skip school. Make it a family thing for healing. I cannot stand that shit. Just a bunch of noise all the motherfucking time. They act like they can't just shut the fuck up. They really do. And when they won't let you have a gun so you can just shoot outside and kill whoever the fuck is doing that. You know, that's the type of world I lived in for my whole motherfucking life. Somebody got molested. The root was uprooted. Somebody that was once envious. That was the root of their envy. That you didn't get molested and they did. The thinking man. Mercury is affecting you. So that's that motherfucker that, you know, weird. You know what I'm talking about? And they could have been rooted. They made them weird. Yeah. The motherfucker, the thinker, the January 6th motherfucker. I wonder how I feel. To touch a baby. Kind of nigga. And no, he dealing with high explosive because Allah is way more loving and interesting and thankful and grateful for a clear crystal quartz than a corny ass thinking man who don't know how to keep his fucking hands out of babies' pee-pee holes kind of shit. Because he just want to know how that will feel again today. And then he get to thinking he's Jesus on the bootleg side, on Tubi. and call himself the healer of ages because he's touched so many babies. He thinks his hands is holy from touching a clitoris that had yet to form or a penis that had yet to be circumcised, kind of shit. If that baby got circumcised. Cover your crown chakra, honey, because they still attacking and they still stupid. If you don't want to surrender, then I don't give a fuck. I ain't no beggar, and I'm not dumb. Some people just got fucked up their ass, and neighborhoods of motherfuckers was cool with it. I ain't sending her nothing. They ain't about to indict me for sending her nothing. And then some people see shit, let me try and send her something. And it went through and nothing happened to them. So they don't know what the fuck that was about. But when they get some more, then they, whoever sends to certain people that these motherfuckers feel ain't worthy or they envious of or whatever the fuck they think that this person is supposed to do for them, like they think God is supposed to see about them just because they was born. So they take these high positions so that they can be seen. Same motherfucking concept, honey. Meanwhile, you starve and gotta figure it the fuck out. And the only way God will know that you're getting hurt, Virgo, is if his birds start falling out the sky. All right, y'all, take it easy, okay? And be good. And don't be out here looking stupid. And don't be letting people take advantage of you. And don't be letting people play bowling ball in your motherfucking head. And you pick it up, this and that. Listen, tell them hoes to suck your ass, okay? Since they like it and it's so clean like the other white meat pork. Love and light.